Hi, Sean Gordon here, CEO of SAAV Games. And I'm very excited to come to you today and tell you about our company and our upcoming initial coin offering, ICO, that will be taking place in October. So very briefly, our company was founded by 4 friends who had all worked together at different times. We're all programmers, software designers. Some of these relationships go back nearly 20 years. And we decided to make this game. We wanted to take what we had learned working in other environments and games and solve what we saw as a lot of problems. So this is along the lines of a Tiberium Alliances, Lords of Ultima, other time management games that you've probably seen in the past. We are using Qt Toolkit, so our code base is runnable across multiple platforms. So right now we're running with the same code on iOS, Android, Windows, Mac, Linux. We will also have a web-based version as well, because one of the things that we learned is players want to play, right? And we don't want to make it difficult for them to play. So we don't tie it to a particular device. It's all tied to your login. So you can get into your game from anywhere. We want to reduce that friction to allow you to play. Because as a time management game, you need to get in there and do things, in a particular fashion. So the game is free to play, like most games in this genre. And you can purchase in-game currency, which we call gold, that allows you to speed things up. So in the case of like World of Warcraft and Second Life, there was a whole interesting economy that developed. In China, they had sweatshops where people were developing things for World of Warcraft, and they were being sold for fiat currency in the real world. This was very interesting. So we wanted to see how we could maybe make use of that and also avoid that problem of these sweatshops. And that's where the blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, comes into play. So in our game, you can play for free, like I said, or you can also buy things from the game, like a speed up. So you could speed up the development of troops. So instead of an hour, it will take 45 minutes. We've been very careful to make sure you can't just buy a win, because that makes it unfun for people who just want to play and take the game seriously. So that in-game coin can also be used between players, because we've developed an entirely free market. So much like World of Warcraft and their marketplace, you can have people who decided that they just want to play and build things up. So they've got like a level 7 archer and they want to sell it to you, and they say, I'll sell it for 10,000. You say, I'll buy it for 5,000. And you end up settling on 7 or 8,000 gold. So $7 or $8. But that's entirely up to you. You set those prices. So with our gold coins, what we've done is we are tying them to the Ethereum network with what we're calling SAAV Coin. And now, with a fixed supply of 1 billion coins at 1 cent each, that means within the game, the price could change based on demand. And this is where your interest is as a player, to buy the coin ahead of time, because you don't know what might happen in the future. Now, we've gone to great lengths to ensure that only a very large pool of people can buy the coins, and this prevents one person coming in or a small group of people buying the coins, all the coins or the majority of the coins, and trying to control the price in the game. So when the minimum number of people is nearly 10,000, that gives you a large enough pool that the free market will prevail. And we're really interested in creating a free market within the game between buying things between each other and buying currency itself. So we will be putting all the details on our SAAVcoin.com website very soon, if they're not up already, on how to register for the ICO and then how to purchase. So the registered users will be the first ones who can buy the coin, and in the first 24 hours there is going to be a hard limit on what you can buy. We will slowly increase that limit over the course of 10 days if there's any coins left. History has shown that they don't tend to survive very long once the offering has gone up. So any questions that you have, please join us on Reddit, Twitter, email, get on our mail list. and we look forward to having you in our game, which will be out by the end of 2017 once we've accomplished our ICO and everybody gets going full speed on and full time on the game.